success is easy to react to. Any idiot can react to success. But how you react to failure is where you really find out who you are. When I was making records in the early 80s, and it's kind of okay to fail. I think you learn some things like what not to do, and there's some great lessons in failure. Any great buddy that came up with an invention, they failed way more times than they succeeded. They did it over and over and over, and it failed, and then tried again. They figured it out, what's wrong, and that's what you do. You keep after it, and you keep monkeying with it until it works. But it was never, failure is an interesting thing because, especially in my line of work, I never felt like a failure because I was doing the best that I had and the best that I could. And I knew that it wasn't in my control. I had somebody tell me great advice that said, whatever you do, don't ever be the best musician in the band. You won't ever learn anything. So you surround yourself with people that are, if you're comfortable enough with letting somebody else have a great idea, man, go. That's a good thing. And I didn't let my failure or my success be my definition of what I was. And it's the same guy that sang and made that record that didn't do anything as the same guy that made that record that did do something. There's not much difference, Maybe a better song that people liked better. But it was always out of your hands. I think we define people, sadly, by how many hits they have, by how many records they sold, how much money they made, all that kind of stuff, and that never floated my boat. That never told me a thing.
Right.
And it kind of still rings true to this day. I'm still creative, and here's what's interesting to me is I'm a better singer, a better songwriter, and a better musician now at 66 than I was when I was 26 or when I was 36 or 46. And that's what experience will do. It'll give you experience. It'll make you learn what not to do, what not to waste your time on. That road's no need to go down there. You learn to be brief. You learn to edit yourself, and you learn patience. You learn to be willing to wait for the idea to come. And they always said about art. They said great art is never finished. It's only abandoned. And that's the same thing with making a record or writing a song or whatever you do. You just gotta go, okay, that's about as good as I got right there today. I've done it about as good as I know how to do it, and I have to let it go. And then you let it go, and then you don't have anything to do with the results. The people do. So whether I was having hit records or not having hit records, neither of those defined me in my mind.